When I was about 6 or 7 years old, I was flipping channels on the television. It was Monday Night Raw. The very first thing I see, Jeff Jarrett, guitar over someone's head. Don't know who it was. Six-year-old, holy sh! That's what I want to do.
My name is Heesun Lee, and I'm a rapper. People come up to me, they'll be like, wow, why are you not huge?
Look at this. There's my matchup tonight. The 1%, Terrell Nelson and Royce Isaacs. It will never hurt you to look better. So when it comes to nutrition, I spend so much freaking money on food. I live by myself, and this sink gets filled with dishes like on a daily basis. Fam, I just need to know for sure what time you're gonna be here. Because I'm thinking 2 o'clock. I have a tag team partner. His name is Royce Isaacs. He and I go by the 1%, which the whole idea behind the name is that we look better than 99% of the rest of the world.
Josh, you want to watch Dora or Daniel?
Daniel.
I've always told myself I'm going to do music.
You said you wanted Daniel.
Okay. It's very hard when you're an independent artist. You have this voice and you want to shout, but you're like in this room and nobody hears you, Sometimes I'm eating with my friends and even my family members, and I'm just like, what do I talk about? They all like, oh, so she's just doing that, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm doing an album. I was given up for adoption. My parents didn't name me, so I was put into a foster home. Based off of my adoption papers, my foster mother named me Heesun. I got into church a lot and I was praying a lot. My mom was getting worried, and a lot of it was my identity issues.
Professional wrestling, if you break it down to the ground level, it's heroes versus villains for the most part. Wrestling's all about the moments that you can create. If you can get the fans to invest in those moments.
Are you a hero or a villain?
I am a bad guy, 100%. In real life and in wrestling.
I've been doing this since I was like 17. I saw Will Smith on camera and I'm like, oh my gosh, he's cute. So then I would just follow his life, and then I started liking hip hop because of that.
Oh, she has to check herself out. My hair is all.
That's enough of that. To find some food, man. There's a reason why I buy Dave's Killer Bread and bagels. 11 grams of protein per bagel, 49 grams of carbs, peanut butter. That's what I need. Gotta go the natural. I don't know why. You know what? I'm gonna check this out right now. I bet there's not even a single thing different with this.
Any difference in the price?
Nope. That's how you know there ain't shit different with it.
We're in Jersey right now, and I have a show in Maryland. It's for the First Lady of Maryland, and it's actually like a cultural celebration for adoptees. I'm assuming she's gonna give me the check today for my honorarium, but because it's like the governor and, there's a lot of things that come into play.
Do you know how much you're gonna
I think it's 800.
get? So you got an album coming out, is that true?
Yeah.
Or an EP?
It's an EP. I was calculating it recently. If I do all of the songs that 6 songs, it costs roughly around like almost $7,000 for just recording, and to do the promotions, music videos, photo shoots. This EP would probably cost almost $15,000. Everything costs money, and even if sometimes it's just $80 here, $200 there, you turn around and you spend almost $1,000.
Do you know how much a banana costs?
Well, in Los Angeles, way too much. In Washington State, where I'm from, like 17 cents a pound or something, I don't know. But no, I don't. I couldn't tell you. Like, I know for sure how much a Samsung Galaxy S9 would cost. If I bought it outright, that's like $600, $700. But you just asked me how much a banana costs that I eat every day. I'm like, I don't know, a penny? I wish. That'd be great.
Probably gonna get Burger King. We'll see. It's the cheapest, so. You know.
23.56.
Gosh.
Next right turn, then second left turn.
When you go on these road trips and stuff, it's kind of hard. When I see Burger King or I see a fast food place, like I ultimately just want to get it because I love fries and burgers and stuff. So it's very hard for me not to get it.
Since my pre-workout, straight to the dome. I don't even shake it with water. Who needs water?
Let's get it.
Oh, we're beautiful right now.
Looking at life and I'm keeping it trail.
Laterals first?
Searching for help when they come from the hills.
It's easy to be separated from God. This world is a monster that's ready to charge. It's people that sin and it's making it hard. I don't care what they think and I can't disregard. My Jesus, I'ma seize this. I'ma take this opportunity and freeze this. Leave this, I never will. Spread the word of God like I said I will. Living like an outcast, I'm better still. Die for the truth, you bet I will. Live for the truth, you bet I will. Run for the Lord, don't test my skill. See me going all out, never rest my skill.
We all out. Credit card flow, we maxed out, so we all out.
My wrestling boots. This is our gold pair, 1%. This one's falling apart though. Here's our purple one. These cost us $50 a pair. So it's $150 right there worth of wrestling gear. Bam! What up, sexy man? Dougie. Dougie. Look at this.
Dougie got some abs.
Look at the.
Dougie got abs.
Look at the abs.
Dougie got abs.
Sweaty abs.
Our checking account will go really low, and I'm like, okay, Tim, you can't take any money out for the next 2 weeks. You know, I'm not blaming Tim because he has a great job. He works really hard.
I'm a New York City police officer. I've been doing it for about 13 years now. I try to get some overtime or anything I can do to get some extra money to help with funding for music videos or social media stuff.
There are days me and Tim are just sitting at home and it's like, yo, I might need to get a job. And then I'm thinking, but I can't get a job because I'm taking care of my 2 kids. And if I get a job, I got to put one of them in daycare. And that kind of like would totally just X out my paycheck anyway.
What are you getting? Just that?
This is for later, but if you want one, you can have one. I'll get it for you.
Okay.
The king of buying stuff I don't need. Those $10.11 that I definitely did not need. But with the Bang, I just feel like later on I might need that little extra kick.
Have you had your daily COQ10?
I don't think so.
Well, if you drank this, you would.
Do you guys all know how much money each other are making tonight?
Well, I know how much Royce is making because I set up the booking. Royce and I agreed on 100 each.
So you're making 100, I'm making 120. Because I asked for extra 20 bucks.
Do you guys feel that you're compensated appropriately for like the work that you put your bodies through?
I would say absolutely not. I think guys like us, we put in a lot of work. We're on the road a lot with just driving, not
Late
flying.
nights, early mornings. Even the most basic, simple wrestling move, you can lose your life. If you compare even like what we get paid compared to like stuntmen and stuff like that, where they're in a controlled environment, there's multiple takes, there's padding, there's harnesses, whatever. Like, no, we're just like out there.
Everyone involved in wrestling should be getting paid more.
But yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
What's up, dog? What's up? What's up, dog? I think Royce is throwing like a punch, so maybe don't throw punches in your mat. Is that okay? Okay.
What? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm so pleased to be here with you all.
is Heesun. I am from Staten Island, New York. Anybody from New York out here? Oh, wow, okay. Anybody here like hip hop or? If you guys just want to stand up or just move your hands or just make sure you don't hit someone next to you. Yeah, almost there. Come on. Come on.
2002 Parsons Boulevard.
Sometimes it's that extra 1% that makes all the difference.
With the mic, walking off like who's scared and it's your girl who had the guts to do it. Dance, I fell in love with hip hop back when I was just a youngster. Okay. It took my breath away, I'll say it's like my love was function. Super lane, it's in my veins.
This is a true story.
Do I base my success off of, am I selling out stadiums? Am I going on tours? I saw like a lot of adoptive parents, they were smiling when I was up there. And hopefully when I meet with them later, they're gonna say, wow, like you're like inspiring.
It's a roller coaster what we do when we take people through an emotional journey with physical impact and storytelling and great character work.
I may not have made $1 million today, or not a million, but I may go home and still struggle with money. I may still wonder when my next show is gonna be, but when I do get that show and you get those people coming up to you, you know, that's why you kind of do it.
We're always beat up after this, and then a lot of us are gonna sit in the car and drive however many miles. Will we wake up with pain? Of course, but do we love it? Hell yeah.
Standing up, trying to get the rest of the people.
Oh, thank you guys.
Yeah,
That's
it was
amazing.
a great
Yeah.
children's books.
Rice.
Yeah.
I knew I'd
Yeah.
met you, but
Thank
you had
you.
a great performance.
Thank you, thank you.
I videotaped it for my son.
Oh.
He couldn't be here.
You guys aren't on Instagram, are you? Are you on?
I am.
So maybe if your kids they're into hip hop, you know, they could listen to it.
Definitely let them know.
Yeah. It's a great day today. I love doing shows like this. You kind of don't know what to expect. I got people jumping and cheering and having a great time, and you just would never expect to see certain people doing that, especially to hip hop. So,
Boy worked harder than anyone in that ring tonight. Come on, son. Come on, son.
Douglas, right? And then I do a lot of Asian festivals. See you next weekend.
Okay. Thank you.
you know, back to the grind, doing what I do, making music, performing, and you know, it's kind of like you hit repeat, and you keep doing this, and you keep hoping for the best.
Ricey, I got our money. Make sure it's 200, please.
Tell it used to be a bank teller. Hard-earned cash.
Was it? 430. This is the most expensive bar club I've ever been to in my life. I didn't even get
Unacceptable.
I didn't even get a full tank. 9 gallons? 9 gallons? I'm triggered.
You're very triggered.
I've been shook.
Hoodwinked.
I've been
Railroaded. Buffaloed.